Yes, people, welcome to another Chelsea video, man. Keeping you guys up to date with all the latest Chelsea news every single day. I know it's been a quiet transfer window, but we do have some updates to get to. So, guys, make sure to like the video, subscribe, and hit notification. Tune in every single day. Comment down below your thoughts and opinions. Let me know where you're tuning in from. And if you've got any questions, drop it in the comments down below, and I'll be answering them in future videos. Also, check out WorldWideChels on Twitter as well. First topic we need to speak about. Short-term loan deal from Saudi Arabia options available. Firmino, KARIM Benzema. Who do you guys want to see at Chelsea Football Club? I think in terms of goals, Benzema is a no-brainer, 100%. He hasn't got along well in Saudi. He's been dropped. He hasn't been training. Obviously, he's earning quite a lot of money, around 3.2 million. I think it was a month or something. Some crazy figure. If anything was to happen, obviously they'll have to cover the wages if Chelsea were to bring him in. But from what we're understanding, Chelsea could be considering a short-term signing, whether it's a loan, etc. In terms of these two strikers, Firmino also another great player as well, but in terms of goals, isn't really in that caliber, in that level of Benzema. So yeah, out of the two, definitely Benzema, Ballon d'Or winner, of course, is a no-brainer. Will it happen? Do I think it will happen? No, for once, I'll be real with you. I don't think it will happen. There'll always be something wrong, whether it's wages, whether it's, he doesn't want to come to the Premier League or something. I don't know. He must be happy earning 3.2 million without playing football, and I don't blame him. So let's see what happens with that one. Let us know what you're thinking. Do you guys want to see Firmino or Benzema at Chelsea Football Club? We're also interested in Olise again. This guy, I don't know if you remember his goal against Chelsea. It was absolutely phenomenal. It's a shame that we couldn't get him. This one does hurt that we didn't sign him. But Chelsea, we sign certain players that have massive potential, massive talent, and then they're not the same player when they join Chelsea Football. It's really annoying. But I feel like this guy is full of confidence, very technical, very good to watch, scores goals, and it's someone that we definitely need at Chelsea Football Club. Victor Osimhen, of course, Osimhen. Apologies if I pronounce it wrong. Osimhen. Some of you guys write about comments how to pronounce it. I see like 5 different pronunciations, which is mad. No pre-agreement with Napoli or player side for the player. Victor, of course, has happened this month. I don't know where these rumors are coming from, but I would say at this point it makes no sense. So we are still waiting to hear whether anything will change, whether we'll be signing in the summer. I believe Arsenal are also looking to sign the player. They've also been linked with Iman Toney. So this is something that we need to keep an eye on for sure. Let's see what happens in the future. We know it's a Chelsea fan. We know he responds to Chelsea fans' pictures as well. There's good vibes around the player. I'm sure we'll sign this player, but for now, we do not have any updates on this. We also had Poch's use of Colwell has caused frustration inside and outside of Stamford Bridge. Rightly so. This guy's playing left back. We know he's a centre back, left centre back at best, of course. We should be playing him in his best position. And when you talk about Ian Martin, who has joined Dortmund, he's got a release clause around £30 million. Obviously, Fabrizio Romano had called this quite a while ago. We are hearing that, yes, 30 million will be enough to sign the player Dortmund. I mean, look, I don't see him playing under Poch right now or anytime soon. We did see with Noni it can change, but with Martin, he feels like there's no chance that he will play. Even in the Cup, he did not play as left back. We still played with Cole, which was absolute madness. So I don't think anything will change. I think he'll leave 30 million. We accepted it from Burnley, but he didn't want to move to Burnley, so he stayed. And Nkunku is pushing to return to training this week, a massive boost for Chelsea Football Club. But when he does come back, people, I don't want him to play. I don't want this guy to get injured anymore. We are injury FC. You know how scary it is, people? We sign top players like this guy, and he gets injured. Apparently, the way he runs, technique, all this stuff that I've been reading, it's absolute madness. I don't remember seeing this stuff 10 years ago when we used to have players coming in and out. I remember the likes of Zabacosta or Ross Barkley coming in. We are starting to see injuries come like it's nothing. It's absolute madness. So bring this guy back slowly. Do not rush him. The season's already right off. It could change with a Carabao Cup final, of course. It could change with a top 5 finish, maybe. But this season is a write-off. We need to relax on the player. Bring him back slowly, man. That's the most important thing. We're also looking at another short-term option from Aston Villa, Mr. John Duran, of course. He scored an amazing goal in September 23. We remember Didier Drogba where he chested it and then turned to his left foot and slapped it in like he did against Liverpool. It was a good goal, but other than that, I think even yesterday he featured, didn't look satisfied, didn't look good in my opinion. I know he's young, but why we still look at these type of players, it just doesn't make sense to me. So for me, short term, if it's a loan, then obviously it's a no-brainer. If we can't sign the likes of Benzema, who has a lot more experience in Europe, has played against Premier League teams, knows the levels, scores goals, Ballon d'Or winner, obviously KARIM Benzema makes a lot more sense, doesn't it? So look, let's see what happens. This is early from Nathan Gisson, of course. As I said, I trust him in terms of lineups. Was the first guy to have lineups out of the ones that I know. Even big up Sam, C345 Sam. But Nathan Gisson also used to have links as well. In terms of transfers, I'd say tier 2, tier 3. He works with DiMarzio. DiMarzio used to be one of my favorite journalists back in the days, back in like 2015, 16. Don't know if you guys remember Alexandro days. Yeah, those were the days, people. But yeah, recently hasn't really been tier 1 for me. So look, I wouldn't take this too serious, but don't be surprised if we're looking at players like this for sure. Chelsea see the progress on the Poch, and his job is safe from everything we are hearing. The results in the Premier League and performances recently have been good, which means that even if you lose against Middlesbrough, he's not in danger, people. He's not in danger. We did overtake United, but United got the draw against Tottenham, so they were 1 point ahead. I think Brighton also went 1 point ahead. So we are not too far away from the higher positions for once. You know, we're ahead of Newcastle, which from what I remember at the start of the season, everyone's saying Newcastle was one of the best teams to watch, and they're dominating. They're falling off badly, people. And yeah, they might have been unlucky against City, but in the Premier League, it's not good enough. You have to take your chances. We've seen against Arsenal, we've got points for no reason where we should have had 3 points. So looking at this crisis, 9 points behind Arsenal, obviously, you probably have a game in hand. They're meant to be challenging for the title. We're basically near United now. It is still bad, don't get me wrong, but we are not in massive problems. I think we just need to see out this season and get as many wins as possible. Obviously, we should beat Wolves. Liverpool away will be difficult. And then we've got the difficult games against City and Tottenham, which will be very hard to see in February. And some of them could be rearranged because of the Carabao Cup final if we do make it. But that is something to keep an eye on. Obviously, Petrovic as well, I've liked to tweet, we're in safe hands. We are in safe hands, but I don't want to get too excited. As I said, I've seen Mendy do a fantastic job in the Champions League, world class. I think only conceded 1 or 2 goals max in that campaign. And then suddenly he fell off. He had that injury with his arm. I don't even think it was a proper injury at the time when I saw it, but it looks like it was that deep that the guy never played for Chelsea Football Club again. It was mad. You know, one of the best goalkeepers that we've seen in form, and just suddenly fell off. So I don't want to see this happen with Petrovic. I don't want to get too excited. I did say there are moments like I saw Prime Check back in the days. He has made those saves, which is fantastic to see. But we're still a long way to go. We are a team that are fighting for 8th, 9th, 10th at the moment. We need to be realistic with our with our words, if you know what I mean. So look, things could be worse. Obviously, Gal's my guy, Arsenal fan. He is my guy, but I saw his combined 11 with Madrid. I think only Jude Bellingham made it, and Vinicius. And look, we could have bad opinions like that. That was absolute shock. Arsenal are nowhere near that. I don't even care if Arsenal are dominating. The likes of Saka, Martinelli, these guys have fallen off. We can talk about Cole Palmer right now. More goals, assists, all that, goal contributions. Only Jude Bellingham has more than him at this age. So it's mad. Things could be worse, people. Obviously, it's not the best to watch Chelsea Football Club, but it's not as bad as seeing us, 12th last year and Gus Hiddink and Lampard days and all that stuff. Lampard in the box with Todd Bowley. We need to be very careful. We need Poch to start winning games because I don't want to see Lampard come back into this team and managing because, yeah, it was absolutely hard to watch as well. So, guys, that's everything from me. If you can, please like the video, subscribe, and hit the notification. Tune in single day. Obviously, big up for my picture as well. I mean, this is back in 2019, I think it was. We waited with BN Sports, me, Father, and a couple other guys. Good days, of course. That was 5 years ago. Madness when you think about it. It felt like it was yesterday. So yeah, guys, like the video, subscribe, hit the notification every single day, comment down below your thoughts and opinions. Tune in, keep tuning in. If you don't get notified, search for the channel. Cats asleep in the background as well. And we'll see you guys very soon. Until then, peace.